Another round? Why do you... You are not prepared! You are not! This guy's toast. Leroy! Not prepared!
Hey there, THL. Welcome to the second night of reveal streams. Yes, we have so many teams and so many series this season that we could not literally fit it into one night without, well, probably making Saku have to stay up all night. So he's back to operate for us tonight. Thank you. Witchy Lackey with the picture. Oh my god. I was not informed that was happening.
You are not prepared.
I am not prepared. But Saku, thank you. Thank you for being here. Always appreciate you.
There's a close up in Discord for you.
Oh, it didn't need to be closer. I didn't realize it needed to be closer than that. Okay. Well, that's the best reveal you guys are getting tonight. So you might as well just turn off the stream because we've already reached.
Quickest stream ever.
But in actuality, we are here to do Legacy and Hero, and we do have TwoStarMako and the Big Ted with us. Guys, how are you tonight?
I'm hyped. I'm excited.
I am excited, yeah. Excited to see what teams we got, even though I know all of them already.
Yeah, I didn't really have much of a choice. I had to kind of look through them when I was helping Saku set this up, so the mystique is kind of removed from me, but that doesn't mean it won't be fun. And
the mystique for us is going to come in reactions from others.
Of course, yes.
Yep.
And I just read the battle cry on the card. I'm so mad.
It's so fitting, though, man.
It is. Will you have the counter tonight when I play Boozosaurus after the stream? By the way,
Yes.
I'm playing Booz after the stream in March Madness, so stay tuned for that after. But we got plenty to go through before we even get to that point. So it looks like we're going to lead off the Hero Series tonight, which is 12 teams. That's going to be one conference. And then Legacy Series is 20 teams, which we haven't had in at least 4 or 5 seasons, that many teams. So that's pretty cool. That'll be 2 conferences. 20 teams. Yes, Venti means 20. And then... we'll spin the wheel.
Exactly.
What?
I was just going to say, then spin the wheel.
Yeah, the wheel. The wheel is fun. Saku, it's like the most fun Saku gets other than memeing on me.
Yeah, pretty much. That I get to announce before you guys even get to see it splash up on the screen. So yeah, it's pretty
That
cool.
is true. Yeah, you're like a, an all-seeing, all-knowing demigod before the rest of us plebs get to celebrate or bemoan which conference a team gets.
Yep.
So yeah, guys, are you all ready to do?
Yeah.
Pretty much. So let's jump right into Hero. So we're going to start off with Big Ted doing his announcement here.
Cool. Let's do it.
So
Yeah.
first team.
Licensed to Illidan, right?
You right.
The best name.
All right, we have Chirpy Toad in the 1, Donde in the 2, Amphil in the 3, Mako in the 4, and Saku in the 5. Wow.
Hey, it's like all of us.
Familiar.
Yeah. I guess I'm gonna have to be careful what I say about this team.
Don't, no, man. Just get spit it out, dude. It's all good.
I mean, like, I feel like I don't have to say much. This team is obviously going to make it very far.
I mean, I think out of all of the teams, this team has the most background information for you to use when making a bold prediction, right? Because literally, like, player for player, the exact same team as last season.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not even like same exact player, same exact seeds, and different team name. We had to keep the motif of a new '90s rap or rap group in this case theme name. Shout out to Saku. He came up with the team name and the picture, so pretty much perfect.
Yeah, it came together pretty quick and easy. So.
But yeah, this is kind of like starting off with a team that's not really much of a reveal because it's the exact same team as last season. So we're just easing everyone.
Yeah. Just give me one more second. So we'll announce the second team in a sec. Okay, so we got Donde doing the second team.
Sure. Once I see it.
There it is.
Well, on your screen. So it's another returning team. This one is F2L Black. They've gone with a color theming. If you paid attention to last night's stream, this is their third different iteration of F2L. It's a captained by Rabobson, and Itachi will be the 1, Rabobson will be the 2, Liquid Ox in the 3, the Chronic in the 4, and Kazargar in the 5. Now, I don't know really anything about Kazargar, but I would assume that based on this team and their history, he's probably pretty good, or she, don't know, and obviously point PR wise, cheap enough to fit into that 5 slot. But looking at this 1, 2, 3, it's just strong. Definitely a strong team at the top here, and the Chronic in the 4 has had either fantastic seasons or really tough seasons. If they can get a fantastic season out of the Chronic, this team could be very, very hard to stop.
Yep.
Absolutely.
Yeah, the Chronic's can be mad crazy.
I'm so sorry. I'm almost done typing out the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this person's name.
I'm curious. It's got to be something in Spanish because the AR like verb.
Done.
There you go.
I'm glad I predicted it before it happened, which is exactly what I thought was based on your employment status and the way the name was structured.
Well, I read that first because Arby's the hunt, and then he added the gar, and I was like, I don't fucking know what that means.
Okay, I mean, honestly, like a hunter, that makes sense. It makes sense as an.
I don't know what it is. So.
So he has stumped or she has stumped the Spanish teacher. Okay.
There you go.
Yes.
All right. So we're on for the next one. TwoStar.
Yes, we be. I'm waiting for it to pop up on the screen.
Yep.
So next we have no pros here. I'm not sure if this is the same lineup as it was last season, but these are all familiar faces.
I believe it's identical as well.
Okay.
Yeah.
So we have Skittles in the 1, Agent PWE in the 2, Disco in the 3, Pasca in the 4, and Electabuzz in the 5.
Yeah, I think the only two switches I think is Disco and Pasca in the 3-4 spot. But
yeah, Disco started in the 4 last season and ran roughshod over Hero and made his way up to the 3. So that's not surprising. But yeah, this team is essentially the same construction as what we saw last season. And I think you'll start to notice these early teams will all be the same because these are mostly in the order in which they were submitted. So any team that was established and had the same roster as last season is pretty much was like, here you go, it's the exact same roster. Let's just sign us up.
No changes. All right.
Yeah, this is going to be their 3rd season, and I believe 1st season they missed out on playoffs by like 1 point or 2 points.
Yeah.
And last year they did make it, or last season they did make it. So I'm expecting this team to again just have another great year.
Climb the ranks.
And as Disco said, why change what worked?
Exactly.
All right.
Well, I think what didn't work is Agent PWE blowing up my bracket and bringing Malagos Question to March Madness. I'm just kidding. He said he didn't even get to play it, so it wasn't that.
All right, so we'll go to the next one, which I'll be announcing. The Burninators. So we got Captain of Silver Fox Demon, Ron Mexico, Little Hearthy, Medusa, Sage, who's the newcomer, and Silver Fox Demon at the 5 seed. So, not too much change except for the 4 seed there from that Sage guy who's in love with Ron Mexico secretly.
Yeah, why would he ever join a team with Ron Mexico when his greatest love is beating Ron Mexico? That doesn't make any sense.
He's Kryptonite, so I guess you might as well be on the same team.
Yeah.
I
Haven't
feel
you
like
ever
this
heard
had
the
to.
saying, "Keep your friends close and your enemies closer"?
Yeah.
Yeah, this has to have been Ron's doing. He's probably like sitting there whispering to Silver, like, "Yo, man, you got to sign him.
Yeah.
I can't go through it again. I can't do it. You got to do it."
Yeah. So, go ahead.
I was just gonna say, fun fact about it. They were team was debating between Sage and I believe Shunsui for the 4 seed spot,
Okay.
and they actually played a best of 5 to decide who would get it.
Oh,
That's
nice.
amazing. That is actually one
That
of my
is very
favorite
good. Yeah.
Yeah.
So what could happen here is Ron and Sage could kind of battle for the 3 spot.
I don't know about that.
Little Hearthy's the beast, man.
Yeah, can we discuss how the reigning MVP and also someone who went 9-2 in both series, including playoffs, is the 2 seed on this team, and like 9-2 in pro, like just absolutely dominant player, and yeah, he's sitting there in the 2.
Yeah.
Just chilling. What's up?
I guess you see if there's a sophomore slump, but I mean I wouldn't bank.
Well,
Yeah.
we don't have him
Also,
on the THL game cover either, so.
Yeah, this team also contains 2/3 of the saloon crew for the season.
Oh man, yeah.
Both Sage and Raw Mexico.
Yep.
I love all these content teams, sticking together.
They get to know each other and all that funny stuff. All right, so we get who's next? Ted.
Yeah, back to me. All right, so next we have the Young Guns, which has Dabs, Catman, Nine Eyebrows, Booze, and Doomsday.
So this is a diamond team, of course.
Yeah.
Couldn't tell by the pictures.
Couldn't tell by the pictures. Couldn't tell by the logo. I think this is an interesting team, and I think this is a team that has a chance to be really strong. Buse, as far as I know, wasn't playing THL. I don't know how much Hearthstone he's been playing lately. Doomsday took a season off THL as well, but has a chance to do really well in the 5. Nine Eyebrows has been strong. Catman has historically been strong, and Dabs is looking good. Came in midway, I believe, last season, and then ended up going either 5-1 or 6-1 in pro in a limited run. So definitely a quality player, someone who's going to compete in the 1 seed.
All right. Donde, you get the next one?
Sure.
Speaking of booze.
Love this logo. Love it to death.
Yeah. It's exactly.
It's phenomenal. It's the Booze Cruise. So, as you might imagine, is captained by Boozosaurus. And Zamcat makes a return at the 1 seed. Dr. Bomb D at the 2. Cone 3357 is the 3 seed. Matty Ebbs and 4, and Chewbacca in the 5. So, Dr. Bomb D and Cone, 2 players that we don't know too much about. Dr. Bomb joined late last season, played a few games here and there. Cone, this will be the first action that they're getting, as far as I know at all. Zancat will be interesting to see because he has been very, very skilled, especially in Hero, whenever we have seen him play. But again, player took some time off, not sure how much he's been playing lately. So I think this is an interesting team. As long as they, as long as they hold down, I think that bottom half lineup with Matty and Chewbacca, I think that's going to give them a little bit of leverage here to be very competitive, especially if Zancat starts the season off rusty or something to that effect.
Right. And Zancat, if I remember, he was a friend of Risen. Is that right?
Yes, I think that is correct.
So it's a couple
Now,
seasons.
have we ever had a captain name a team after themselves?
I believe it's happened before, though I can't say with 100% certainty. I just seem to recall it happening before.
I'm sure it has.
Well,
That's
Top
something.
Hatted
Like,
Titans.
let's put
Top
something
Hatted
out.
Titans.
God, you're right.
Yep.
Hashtag rip that team.
And Dirty Mike and the boys.
Oh,
Yeah.
A team that doesn't even contain Dirty Mike, at least for several seasons.
Yeah, well, there was also Kel's Good Boys, which also did not contain Kel.
It's true.
Facts. All right, so we'll jump over to the next team.
It's all right, Booze, if you didn't want it. The team knew what they wanted, and they were absolutely correct to design.
So next up we have the Inoyo team. This team is scaring me by rereading their names. So captained by Matt at Arms, starring TwoStarMako in the 1, and any team with TwoStarMako based on last season's results is going to scare. R Hat in the 2, Dano in the 3, Matt at Arms in the 4, and Jim Flows in the 5.
It's kind of odd to see our hat in the 2 in here.
Yeah.
Kinda.
Kinda. So.
Yeah, this is I mean, on paper, a great team. Like you said, TwoStarMako was a force to be reckoned with in every single series that he played last season. Hat is just a great player, and he's been playing even more Hearthstone than ever before now, streaming every day and whatnot. So I'm sure he's well established in the meta, knows exactly what's going on. Yeah, I wouldn't sleep on this team at all. I know they struggled last season, but definitely would watch out for them.
Absolutely.
Okay, so that makes me the next guy. Good old Tan Pam Surf Slam. So somehow there, I think they added A2 Battleship. Get NHL New Jersey fan #1. JR Juggler, Osmonaut, aka Derek Hawk, and then it's me, Mike V. Yeah, so still, I'm trying to remember who they replaced.
According to Run Mexico, it was Brushy Tuna.
And Ron Mexico. No. So I guess there's they were put out last season by 4th and Inches, and oh no, wait a second, that's a different one.
Yeah, that's like.
That's a different one.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, you're getting all crossed up here.
I am.
Yeah, that's Stubbs.
It is.
Yeah, Tam Pam's had a bit of a rough season, I believe.
Yeah, they did.
They were not a playoff team, though they are always a playoff contender. It'll be interesting. Lefty's not playing this season, so he's just captaining. And, I've been on a lefty team. I know they do their prep, and they're definitely going to communicate and have a good time and be competitive for sure. I'm interested to see how A2 does, coming from pro over to last Hero Standing. And I'd also like to put out a request here. NHL NJ Fan 1 is a lot of syllables. And I think, as a whole, as a collective community, we should just agree to call him Martin Brodeur.
We could do that.
Can we just all agree that that's what's going to happen from now?
That's. I'm already writing it in the slur.
I'm sure he
Oh,
will absolutely love. He's good with that. There it is.
An NHL fan, yeah. That's good. All right.
TwoStarMako would have spelled it out.
Oh yeah, that's
Lotus,
right.
Lotus, you're entirely
NJFAN1. There you go.
I mean, like 80% of it's spelled out already.
Exactly. Yeah. I mean, we're like, yeah, you're 5 letters in by the time you get a word. So you might as well.
That was the beauty of it there, TwoStarMako. We love you for that last night. So, all right. So we got who's up next? Ted.
I believe it's me. With this team is nasty. Spies That Flies. We have Aviously in the 1, Lotus Knight in the 2, Baystink in the 3, Lurmer in the 4, and Chubbs Pedersen's Hand in the 5.
Chubbs Peterson. That's a Happy Gilmore reference.
Oh, okay.
Also, I believe it's Loomer, Leume.
Loomer, yep.
Yeah. Sick opping, bro.
Did I spell it wrong? No, I didn't spell it wrong. Oh yeah, I did. Silly.
Come on, Saku.
That's okay.
I'll fix it.
Yeah, I don't know a whole lot about the bottom 2, but I know the top 3 are just. Baystink in the 3 is so nasty.
Yeah, that doesn't make sense. But then again, I'm looking at a lot of LWUMER is not improved phonetically anyway. Yep. Yeah, Base is such a good player, and I do not understand how half the 3 seeds in this series make their way to the 3. It's staggering, quite frankly, the
Yeah.
quality of all these teams.
Robobson's got a comment there. You right, man. You right.
Yeah, Lotus,
man.
Space Tank, Avi versus Ox, Itachi, Rebob needs to just all be a stream.
Yeah.
Its own.
Hey, Chigma, what's going on, dude? I see you peeking in here. That's good. All right, so we'll go to the next one.
Saku knows how to draw in the Canadian crowd.
Yeah, that's right. It's nothing but spam. So, all right, so we'll go to the next one. Who's going to be Donde?
Yes, sir. I mean, I think basically all you have to do is just say, like, if you join, we're gonna give you maple syrup, right? And then the Canadian crowd is just like, yep.
That's currency. Yep.
Speaking of Canadians, this is called a segue, by the way. Quaz, one of our favorite West Coast Canadians, is the Colts captain. The Colt returning, of course, again, Heat Shock at the 1, the last champ at the 2. Big Ted, you're in the 3, keeping with my theme of ridiculous 3 seeds. Sanguine in the 4, also ridiculous, and then Quaz the 5. So, Colt has been, kind of an institution hero now for 4 or 5 seasons.
This is our 6th season.
6th season, all right, yeah. So 4 or 5, this being the 6th. This is probably the best this team's ever looked, honestly, and you guys have had some good teams.
Yeah,
and they won.
Very good.
Yeah, you've. I would say to say that this is the best team that the Cult has had, a team that has won the championship before, is saying something. But then again, I mean, we're looking at a lot of these teams being, extremely strong. So it's going to be a dogfight every week. But yeah, last champ in the 2 is really, really good. There's really not a bad seed on this team.
Yeah, no, the only question mark I'd say is seeing how Heat Shock carries over from Pro. But I think we'll be fine.
I think the general rule is if you're good at Hearthstone, you'll figure out other formats because you still know how to play the game. And ultimately, if you can strategize, that's just learning outside the game, building lineups, you'll be fine. I think Heat Shock will be just fine.
Yeah, I agree with that.
All right. Then we got Mako doing the next one, the second last one.
Oh boy. Bad Legend.
Some DL football there.
This is gonna look very familiar. But Yellow Dart captaining again with Icicles in the 1. Starlax in the 2, Yellow Dart in the 3, Hockey in the 4, and Turd Herder in the 5.
Very, very solid lineup. Hockey Boys at 4 seems like incorrect.
Definitely.
Yeah, we know what this team's capable of because it's the same team as last season. They were a finals team.
Well, except for Sage no longer being on there, which is definitely a...
That is true. So it's almost the same team. You're right. I apologize. But we need a slight logo tweak, I believe, because the new ranking system. Nobody's really quite sure where Dad Legend is anymore, and I think I heard somebody said it's just basically Legend at this point, but it's 10,000 Legends. So I feel like we got to get a slight Dad Legend logo update, but that doesn't have to be immediate. Just my own opinion on it.
There you go. All right, we get the final.
Why is Hockey still a 4? Lotus asking the real question.
Just because
nobody knows, man.
All right, so the final one is Advanced Tactical Lackeys. So captained by Blue Spartan at the 1 with the binoculars. And then we got Pond or Free Hong Kong. I'm pretty sure that's Pond, right? Yeah, it is.
Yes, it is.
And Shadow Ranger, another crazy 4 seed player. And then Shunsui. Deuce. So...
Good to see Shunsui landed on a team despite getting beaten by Sage in the best of 5.
Yeah. The Shadow Demons or Shadow Realm put him on ATL.
Always a more fun series with Shunsui.
Definitely. Also, good to see Binoculars back.
Yeah, I remember he had a pretty good season, I believe in his rookie season. That was 2 or 3 ago, playing out of the 2.
Yeah, that was exactly 3 ago. It was. There were 2 seasons in between, and that was the season they made finals.
Yep,
so
absolutely. ATL said they were reloading, and They, bringing back a player who's proven is never a bad idea.
Nope.
No.
And Blue being a captain for quite a many season, he's should have this team locked down and mathematically correct.
There was a fantastic math argument going on in the March Madness or
Yeah.
March
Oh my
Madness thread in the Discord earlier
That's
today.
insane.
All stemming from the afternoon match we had on stream, which, by the way, don't watch it now because you're watching us, and that's cool. But you should definitely go back and watch the VOD on that series because it was nasty and very entertaining.
Cool.
That discussion went on for so long.
Yeah, I
the
left
part that made
dinner and
me
came back. I was like, why is it still happening?
the part that made me audibly laugh out loud to myself was when CMAC shared a PDF just called Hockey Math.
Oh man.
All right. So this pretty much finalizes our hero group. We'll be picking our top fives near the end of the stream. So we'll jump over to the Legacy series.
20 teams. We hit it. Been a
We-
hot minute, but we hit it.
We did, and then we didn't, and then we did.
Yeah.
Are we there?
It's like a girlfriend, boyfriend that you just break up and come back. Oh yeah, no, okay, all right, we'll try this again.
Well, I think we're gonna stay together for at least 3 months here.
Yeah.
Hopefully.
Well, thank you.
You never
Maybe
know.
there were none for thanks for the 5-month subscription. Appreciate it.
That's Lotus.
Lotus.
Okay. All right. So we're gonna start off with Ted.
And as a reminder, we will be rolling conferences for this after.
Correct.
Yeah, so starting out, we have the Hot Zilfs, Coles, Rabobson, Donde, Amphil, and Jimflos.
Boring team, same team.
Wah,
Boring team.
wah. Make it to the playoffs.
Make it to the play. We made it to the finals.
Make it to the playoffs. It's still the playoffs.
Did we get rocked in the finals? Yeah.
You got smacked, but that's good. It's fine.
Still made it there.
Yep.
Wait, no, I'm sorry. No, we didn't make the final. I'm confused. Sorry, I made it to the playoffs on 3 teams. That was my pro team. This team only made the semifinals. I apologize.
Wow.
Only made it.
Wow.
See you guys.
I feel like that was on purpose.
Yeah,
Flex.
that's captain deserves to be in the 4th spot, not 3rd, I guess, on this team.
God,
And Fall can come take it, man. I'll play some 4 seed. Let's go.
I
want to get on that hockey boys plan.
There you go.
I was just gonna say I've heard some humble brags before, but I forgot. I just made playoffs on every series I played in.
Yeah. Okay, witchy lackey guy.
Yeah. Ouch. I'll never be able to. I mean, I say like live that down like I have any control over the random lackey gives me. JR, the total PR for this team, I believe, is about 1780. I want to say right around the limit. It's not right pushing it, but
Yeah. All right, so let's rip to the next one. Donde.
I want to talk about my team more.
You just did.
More. Hearthstone Academy. Anybody who's been around for a while will remember HSA, captained by Sage, as it is typically done. TwoStarMako was the 1, Base Ink in the 2, Ghost in the 3, Boozosaurus in the 4, and Sage in the 5. So this is a pretty similar roster construction to how it was when you guys won it all a couple seasons ago. But Mako, you are significantly higher seed than then. So
Oh, you mean I jumped from 4 to 1? Across...
Yeah.
Yeah.
yeah, if you could play like that in Hero, I would really appreciate it. But
There's
in general,
coaching.
Jim points out the Sage is a 5, and I should also point out that Ron Mexico's not a 5. So that's going to take 1 win off the board for him this season.
Yeah.
Well, it's so funny because I don't want to be in the 1, but here I am. But Booze is 5 PR off from being the 5 seed. So
Oh,
Get out of
Yeah.
here.
I'm not
Right.
joking. Sage did so well last season, and Booze did so okay last season.
so okay.
Sage is about to pass him, so Booze is about to be the 5 seed if something happens pretty soon.
Booze, you hear
Our
that?
seeds are
You're
gonna
adequate.
fluctuate so much. Just pretend like the numbers aren't even there, because we're all about the same PR.
Oh, Chewbacca calling out Booze, so it's good.
Well, I look forward to at some point this season playing against 2 based Ghostosaurus because I have no idea which one of you I'll play against.
Hmm.
It's going to be one of you.
honestly, week 2, I could be in the 3. You know, Booze will probably be in the 5. Who the hell knows what's gonna happen?
It'll be interesting. All right, so we'll go on.
We'll see if you guys can live without MMI. I believe he was your 1 seed the season you guys won it all.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Sage
well,
can comment that. Yep.
if anybody remembers the last time MMI played in the season, oof.
All right.
Audible noise.
Yep. Next one is Mako. So
Odd people. Dun dun dun. There we go. So captained by R-Hat, with R-Hat in the 1, Zerosho in the 2, Madden Arms in the 3, Wicked Good in the 4, and Saku in the 5.
Yep.
Is this the same lineup as last season?
Pretty much, yep.
I think Saku, you jumped in later in the season, I believe. Is that right?
Yeah, just because unfortunately we had a
Kazuda route, right?
Yep. So
definitely a team that's going to have some chemistry there, of course, since you guys have all worked together.
And Zerosho having a powerful season last season, so might even take our hat spot.
Yeah, he was a top 10 in PPR by the end of the season, I believe, maybe even 7th or 8th, if I'm recalling correctly. So to have 2 players who are going to be potentially top 10 players is a good start for him.
Yep.
Also, much bigger fan of this logo than their previous logo. Just saying.
Yeah, the other one had to get modified a couple times, so our hat lost his eraser, so he couldn't make the edit, so he had somebody do this one, I think. So, all right, so we'll go on to the next one. I don't know what this one is. Good luck, Albatross.
It's good to add more mystery to even us, on the stream here. Like, we don't even know what order they're. Like, whoa, what team is next?
So we have Captain Lotus Knight. So Lotus Knight in the 1 seed, Inzi in the 2nd, Ducharmo, It's Me, Mike V, and then Chewbacca. I think majority outside of the 2 seed, I think this is the same team as last season.
I believe so.
Please, pretty close.
Ducharmo in the 3 is broken as well. Just one.
Yeah, he's
he good. He pretty good.
he pretty alright. DUSHR H. I can't even spell it. I'm so cracked up right now.
Oh man, yeah. I mean, I think this is going to be a good team again. There's nothing really else to say about it. I think we're seeing a theme here. A lot of teams are trying to stick together, which is great. I mean, you find a group of people that work well together, that you're comfortable prepping with, and seeing that kind of carry over from season to season is pretty cool, especially when you have to work around the PR constraints. But NZ joining the team is going to, I think, be a big help to this team. Not that they were bad last season without him, but it's not going to make them worse or anything.
Right. And they made the playoffs last season, I think, or were they out by? I can't remember.
They were a playoff team.
Yep.
Okay. First round exit, I believe. Yeah.
All right, so we'll go to the next one.
Team redacted.
Yep.
All right. No Glocko in the 1, Agent PWE in the 2, Yeezus in the 3, Snake Fods in the 4, and Posca, the captain, in the 5.
This was the former team named BYE.
Yeah.
which was
very well liked.
Slightly confusing on a schedule that contained an actual bye week because of the odd numbering of teams. So this will not be any sort of confusion in regards to that this season, as there are no bye weeks. But yeah, they were strong all season. Didn't really change. They didn't change Noglocko, PWE, and Pasca, but Yeezus and Snake Fods are new. Snake has played in THL before, but Yeezus is brand new as far as I know.
Yeah. Also, I just want to say I love their logo.
Yeah. Yeah, their logo is pretty funny.
Yeah, logo's great. I love the minimalistic style of it.
It's an art form.
Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Snake Fods, we know you're not new. You just hadn't played for a season or two.
welcome back, buddy.
Welcome back.
All right, so we'll go to the next one.
I think Diamond says none of them are Yeezus played right. I don't believe Yeezus played. I think you might be confusing him with Kanye Best,
Yes, yeah.
which understandable. But we have Amber Flight Gaming next, and this is an actual esports organization, which does happen from time to time in THL, which we always enjoy.
Yep.
So the captain's Ferris Biscuit, Itachi, Neji Boston, Bitbeaker, Christine, and Krakowak are the players on this team. And now, as you might imagine, they're all... Oh my god, my daughter just scared the ever-living crap. She snuck right up next to me. So this is all players that play for Amber Flight Gaming, streaming or creating content in some capacity. So it should be a strong team that's working. I imagine they work pretty well together.
They should, yep. They're all on the same team, so... Itachi, a pretty okay 1C guy.
Yeah.
Oh, man.
So.
He usually plays 2 seed, though.
Yeah, I know. So, but now he gets to captain, or basically take the 1C spot, so he should be good. And this is a Dragon Riders esports team, correct?
Yeah, kind of surprised not to see Dragon Rider on here, to be honest. I'm sure she'll be at least a sub, if not, involved in prep and whatnot.
And I think the Ferris Biscuit is, I can't remember. If they're partners in Amber Flight, I can't remember. So don't quote me on that.
Yeah, that is not something I know, so I will not quote.
Okay. All right. Next one will be Mako with this one. Familiar players.
ATL. This one being always top deck lethal. So we have A2 Battleship in the 1, and then Free Hong Kong or Pond in the 2. Brick in the 3, Madiev's in the 4, Shensui in the 5, and Blue Spartan is not playing, but he will be captaining.
I think he typically does not play Legacy, if I remember correctly. He always plays Hero. He might have played some seasons, and I think he'll definitely sub in if necessary. But I don't believe he's been a regular player on ATL's Legacy incarnation. Also, thank you, Brick, for the subscription.
Any other comments from the group?
No, I mean ATL always
solid.
Always solid. I have no expectations that they will not compete. I guess again, we're looking to see how A2 transitions over to a closeless format. Now he did pro last season, and closeless is a very different beast when it comes to prep. So yeah, I think it's a team with potential. Definitely one to watch out for.
All right, so bring me doing the next one, which I like. It's one of my more favorite logos.
Yes, Ron, please do keep announcing the NFL draft picks in chat.
Keep us updated.
No sarcasm whatsoever.
All right, so we got Illidan's Death Knights. So we have captain of J.R. Juggala with Catman 1950, and the 1 seed, 2 seeds NHL in New Jersey fan.
No,
NHL
say it right.
NJF fan.
No.
Oh, I'll retract. So NHL NJFAN 1. Is that correct?
No.
We decided what his name is last time.
Man, I'm old. I don't even know what we said last time. New Jersey fan.
He's Marty Brodeur.
Marty Brodeur. There you go. Okay. Then we have J.R. Juggerlaw, Siege, and then Jerry Damage. Tips, tricks, comments?
First of all,
I apologize,
Illidan's
Martin Berger.
Marty Brodeur, yes. Martin. It's very important. I mean, if anybody's going to say it French style, it's going to be you, right, Saku?
Martin Brodeur, yeah, sure.
Yeah, okay. Catman, I believe, has played 1 or 2 seed most seasons. I'm interested to see how he handles that. Don't know much about Marty's skills as a Hearthstone player, but JR in the 3 is pretty solid. And Jerry played very well in the 5 the last time he played in THL 2. So, overall, top to bottom should be, again, another solid lineup, I would imagine.
Definitely.
Okay. So Martin Brodeur did make the logo from what I'm seeing in chat. So
nice. Wait, is Based is NFL Jets fan?
Oh.
Are we gonna is Is base Sam Darnold from now on? Do we just?
I don't understand these references.
You got to watch more football. The NFL. This is synergy with real life right now because like sports. Like this is the first time we've had like actual sports stuff happening in the world in the last.
The
2
only
months.
sport I sport is esports.
Okay, there you go. All right.
I mean,
we'll jump
get
to
down how you get down.
we'll jump to the next one, Ted.
Yep.
Oldie but goodie.
Definitely. Next up, we have Device Brotherhood. Comp in the 1, Lemons in the 2. Oh boy. Avogui
Oh boy.
in the 3.
Spell it out, then sound it out, sir.
Neb Canuck in the 4, and Mojo Pal in the 5.
Mojo coming back. That was good to
Yeah.
see.
I think my favorite thing about this team is that they left the copyright at the bottom of the logo to
Yeah,
suing
I was-
by Blizzard.
Yeah, I saw that too. So
Maybe we could get Redacted to work on this logo a little bit for us.
here you go. Get a big black blank spot on the bottom. Should be good.
But I think Lemons is humongous in the 2. He went undefeated last season. And Mojo Powell coming in here at the 5. We know he's a legend caliber player, and anytime you get a legend caliber player in the 5 seed in either Legacy or Hero, it's a very big advantage for your team because picking up those lower seed wins is tough, and to have a player that can do it consistently is a big advantage for you.
Yep. All right. So next one we got Donde bringing up the next team here.
All right, let's go. That team is the Blood Bloomers. And S4 Angwin, that's sort of not her name, but yeah. Sanguin's the captain, Adamos at the 1, ATOR at the 2, Sanguine at the 3, Medusas at the 4, and Silver T-Fox Demon at the 5. This is a good logo, good team. Sanguine at the 3 is very, very strong. I think most of the team has played together in the past. At least the 3, 4, and 5 seeds definitely have. And I don't know much about Adamos or ATOR, so we'll have to see how they do jump into THL here. If anyone in chat knows anything about them, of course, please feel free to inform us about their Hearthstone credentials. Blood Boomers, says Triss. I would imagine most of this team, if not all of this team, is younger than at least me and Saku. So.
Mm-hmm.
So we'll be calling nobody a boomer.
Nope, not even close. All right, so
He's 1,000 Demon Hunter wins for Adamos. Wow. Okay, that's a lot of.
That's a lot of
So-
words.
6 legend right now. Okay, so pretty good. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Knowing nothing else about this team, that's a pretty good start.
Next team, Mako.
Alrighty. Chaos Theory. The edge flows through them. We have 4 seed hero player Hockey Boys in the 1 seed.
Huh? Can you
Because
repeat that?
Hockey picks his seeds before the season starts. If you didn't know that, he
Okay.
emails the board and says, "I would like to play in the 1 seed for this team and the 4 seed for this team," and we just say okay. Icicles in the 2, F Srirachi in the 3, Mike Lowe in the 4, and Barcode in the 5.
So, I mean, Hockey's a great player. Icicles is scary in the 2. F Srirachi in the 3, I was a little concerned because he had done so well in his very first season, and then he moved up seeds and has a struggle in his second season, but he handled the higher seed just fine last time out. So I think that's more than adequate in the 3 seed to have a very, very not top heavy team. Mike Lowe is a very experienced Hearthstone player, first time playing a THL PR series as far as I know, and I don't know much about Barcode, but I can't see this team being bad.
I don't know much about Barcode's Hearthstone play, but I'm 99% sure, and I'm going to feel so embarrassed if I'm wrong about this, but I'm almost certain that I'm correct, that that's my Anodon's girlfriend.
I think
Ho,
you're right. I
ho.
think I remember hearing about this. So
Oh,
yes.
Sure it is.
My Anadan's
So
in chat, so if you can confirm, please confirm. Hurry up and confirm. Have you confirmed yet?
Hearthstone skill, I have not heard that. But
sneaky
that's all I know.
Myanodon.
Well, she's tired of listening to him scream and squawk and doing casts and that stuff, so I'm sure she wanted to join. Say, what the heck is all this all about?
This is how
Who's this
Myanodon.
Andrew?
This is how Myanodon extends his reach to multiple teams and be
That's
like,
right.
"Listen, I'm gonna take credit for a championship no matter how."
Yep. All right, so we'll move on to the next one here. We got Beast Mode. So we got Captain Diamond with some, obviously, at the 1 seed, Bill Snyder at 2, Zancat at 3, Copper Talon at the 4, and 8-Bit at the 5. So,
Can I just say that Diamond tried to send in this logo as long as humanly possible, like
Oh my god.
from like left to right, like it would have taken up like 2/3 of the screen, right?
We did maybe laugh a little bit when we first saw it because it was so horizontal.
It was very impossible for us to conceive of how we would
I
ever
messaged
fit
him
it
and I
on the
was
screen.
like, "Hey, bud, so this is not gonna work out."
so he had to
But
chop it up into 3.
He had to
He
make
did.
it
He
a square.
helped. He helped us out. He helped us out a
Yes.
little. It's not quite square. It's definitely rectangular. I guess that could be square. I don't know. My eyes are deceiving me.
It's almost square. It's pretty close.
So I like this team a lot. Bill in the 2, Zancat in the 3. Again, another player who plays in the 1 in Hero and is a 3 in Legacy. So that's again the talent level of the player carries over even if it's a different format. So that's a strong 3 seed. Copper Talon's moved up from the 5 to the 4 last season, and 8-Bit is back as well in the 5. So yeah, I like this team. Definitely a competitive team here. Diamond tends to put together good rosters. This has just been his MO now for a year plus.
Well, he recruits him for the previous season to make sure he gets him for the following season. That's what we'll say.
Of course.
He's an early riser. All right, so we'll move on to my other favorite graphic. Ted?
Yep. So, we have the teenage. Sorry, I hadn't seen this name until now.
Broken off the side of the stream too. It's just
yeah.
no word wrap up in here for Saku.
Yeah.
Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters. Heat Chalk in the 1, Jimmy Eat Shoes in the 2, Your Mump in the 3, Super Murloc in the 4, Rage Doppel in the 5.
There's that stream hopping right there on the fly. I like.
Hey man, no sleeping for me.
I only have one thing to say about this team, and it's that they chose Donatello for the Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters logo because the purple headband, and he's the best turtle. So this is clearly the best.
I would.
That's my hard hitting analysis. By the way, also Jimmy Eat Shoes was sick when he subbed in last season, so I can imagine in the 2 that he's going to be very formidable. Sorry, actual analysis.
But there's no confirmation that he actually ate Chewbacca, correct? There was some discussion early, but
not 100%. THL does have a storied history of people allegedly or not eating shoes, so we have to be very careful not to advocate the potential toxic ingestion of shoes. But we also don't know what type of shoes he eats. Like, does he go cheap and eat Crocs? Does he buy Jordans and eat those because that's expensive?
Could be Converse.
I mean, he could. Yeah, maybe he likes kicking old school and eats Converse. We don't know. We need more. We need more info.
I just want to say we have some good news. Chewbacca is in the chat, so he's not been eaten yet.
Okay. Listen, Chewbacca's screen name is in the chat. We don't know.
True.
Who's behind the keys on this.
Mm-hmm.
He only eats Yeezys. Oh boy.
Where's Jesus?
So he just now we have a completely different person to be scared of, for their health here. So yeah, Jimmy is he's gonna eat W's, Jameis Winston style, and some shoes too. I think he's gonna be very strong with the team.
All right, so we'll rip to the next one. Who is doing that one? That is Donde. There, that team fit on the screen. See, good up. Good up.
It's a Noyo team, the Legacy Edition, and it's Mad at Arms captaining a Maj at Amaj 10 at 1. I mean, I've used up my entire talking time trying to say his name. Totino's Pizza in the 2, Dano in the 3, Z-Thund in 4, Mad at Arms at 5. This is almost the exact same team. I think Totino's is the only change here from last season's roster. But we can all marvel at the logo, which is 14 times better than last season's. Not that last season's was bad, but it's pretty fantastic.
Yeah, it's a
Yeah.
substantial upgrade, and I think Man at Arms are pretty happy about that. So,
by the way, Mad at Arms is not on Pod People this season. Starlax
Yeah.
replaced it on Pod Peeps. Is this the second time that we've mentioned Mad at Arms in Legacy?
let me double check.
I guess that would make sense considering he's captaining a Noyo team. So if he's appearing on a different team, that's pretty illegal.
No, it's all right because it was a typographical error from my part. So yeah, Starlax took Mad at Arms spot
All
for
right,
Pod People.
retroactive update. Thank you for the update, Zeroshio. Appreciate that. Angry that Eggos and Totinos are not on the same team. Yeah, if we could make like an all food team, like
Lemons?
pre-made food team, lemons. I guess I can make an alt named Hot Pockets or something.
How about Bagel Bites? We could do that too.
The 5 seed could be Steakums. I don't know.
Yeah, that'll work.
Oh, yeah, we can do booze. Definitely can do booze.
Oh yeah.
Why would we do mint Oreos, C-Mac? Get out of here. Gross.
Yeah, make a team called the Girl Guide Cookies or something like that. We could do that.
Oh my God.
Robson said captain by Jimmy Eat Shoes. I love it.
All right,
Yeah,
so
more theme teams. More theme teams.
okay, we go on to the next one for Mako there.
Alrighty. Is this the team? There's one team I'm so excited for. Nah, damn it, it's not. Anyways, sorry to the
Wow,
Stubbs.
sorry.
It's not. It's nothing. It's nothing against you. I promise.
I am
let-
personally
let's
offended.
let's just say when this team that I am speaking of pops up, it's going to be very exciting. And it has nothing to do with the players. It's all about their names. So we have the Stubbs, captained by Osmonaut or Darkhawk. We really need to nail down one of those because I get very confused. Ron Mexico in the 1, Osmonaut / Darkhawk in the 2, Ted in the 3, Kuro Fenway in the 4, and Quaz in the 5.
Yeah. So, and Darkhawk actually, this is the little blurb he gave me in DMs is that the Stubbs were put up in the playoffs by the eventual champion 4th and Inches. So this is where my stupidity was in hero. Now Ron Mexico is a stub. So.
Yeah, Ron improves any team that he's on. Almost 100% sure that this team will be better than they were last season. Yeah, this is a team that's been around for a while. A lot of players that just it's a consistent team, consistent players, and Ron's gonna make it.
Yeah, fun fact about this team: I believe 4 out of the 5 players went positive last season.
Yeah.
We're not going to talk about the one who didn't.
Could we though? Could we talk about him?
I mean, this player is playing in the 3 instead of the 1 now, so I think that should help him out a bit.
I don't know. The top 3 seeds in Legacy are always stacked.
Yeah, definitely.
There you go. All right, Mako, is this the one? The next one? Did you want to do this one? Is this one you're excited about?
No, I don't care if I do it.
No, you can do it. It's fine.
He can stand over the team after you announce it if it's the team he's like.
I didn't.
So here you go, Mako. You got it. It's your show.
Is this it? Yes, this is it. So this is Murgle, starring captained by Dabs, starring Dabs, Booze, G-Kick, Dibs, and Debs. So
The triple D.
Dabs, Dibs, and Debs. Yeah. What?
Did you just need Dobbs and
Where's
Dubs?
Dubs? Dobbs.
Dobbs and Dubs.
Yeah,
They have. They'll have the alphabet. All the vowels.
I need to know the story behind the Dibs, Dabs, and Debs. I
think
honestly don't.
I think someone asked them. I think it was. I think it was like they're all IRL friends or something like that.
Yeah, but I mean, like, I'm IRL friends with Coles, and my name isn't like Kells. Wait, that's close to Kel. Cal.
Or nor is his name's not Donde, right?
Or Dundee. Yeah.
Yep, Dandy Donde.
Yeah, someone said that this is Dabs on his alt accounts. That was honestly the first thing that I thought of when I saw all three of the names. Was like, did Dabs just submit alt accounts?
Yeah, I picture it like the people who multi-box playing WoW, and it'll just be like Dabs running around, like tagging a mob, and then Dibs and Debs coming in behind him, like, also just doing the same thing because they can only, he's working off one keyboard. So he's gonna do the same thing at Hearthstone. He's gonna play all three matches simultaneously, and they have to play the same card. Like, it has to be the second card in the hand or the fourth card in the hand, and he has to end turn at the exact same time. Like this is hard mode. I think that would be actually pretty.
Yeah, be pretty miraculous. So, okay, so we can move on to the next one. Ted?
Yep. So up next we have F2L Red, captained by Snake, MMI in the 1, making his return. Liquid Ox in the 2, Icon in the 3, Shiny Pants in the 4, and Lurper in the 5.
I had to double check that, make sure it was Lurper.
I think it was Mako that mentioned it, but F2L forgot to remember MMI's last season in.
It's been a while, so it'll be okay. It'll be okay.
It's K. There you go.
It's K. I wish it wasn't K when we were in finals, but it's K.
So another solid team. Again, MMI and Liquid Ox should do a lot of work at 2. Icon has been a 3 seed. I don't think he played much of last season in Legacy. I know he kicked around in a few series on a part-time basis. But Shiny Pants is a strong 4 on this team, and Lurper, I believe this is a first season, maybe second season THL.
Lurper, he played his first season. Him and Snake's first season were with me in Legacy for it was McBommel's.
Yes, the
Lurper,
McBommel's.
yeah, and then Lurper was left, and then we brought in Silver for the 5. So yeah, Lurper has played for before, and he subs to. I think he subbed for. No, it wasn't for us. It was for Propane Gang. But I don't think he's been on a team like a starting roster team since McBommel's. But I could.
Okay.
If there was a way for us to use channel points, then we could have people send in more details about their team using the channel points, right?
Yep.
Wow, wouldn't that be crazy? I would
If there
love
was
that.
if there was
I
use
just
for
hit
them.
10,000 channel points. Imagine if I could use these channel points to be on one of THL's many various show offerings.
If only there was somebody who knew how to set that up in a way that they could be redeemed for.
Oh, I'm sure it's
that type of
very
thing.
easy to set up.
I'll have to talk to the op guy to see if he knows what he's talking about. Where's my mirror? Where's my mirror?
Yeah, the guy. Yeah. Or the other guy who was opping while he was supposed to actually be working today.
There you go. Okay, so we go to the next team, Donde.
Let's do it. Stop
Yeah.
making Saku work. But Saku does it because he loves us. So we got Dad Legend, the Legacy Edition. Is Yellow Dart is captaining this one as well. Honest Zabe at the 1, Yellow Dart at the 2, Manon at the 3, and Follow Durden Returns at the 4, and Turd Herder at the 5. So pretty similar construction to the Hero Squad with Yellow Dart and Turd Herder. I believe Yellow Dart is in the 2 in that one as well. But Durden is a comeback, and Myanodon not playing Hero this season, so he can focus solely on his 2 Legacy teams this time out. And Zabe, consistently one of the best 1 seeds in THL. So no, I don't expect there to be any sort of step back from the quality of the champs from last season.
And so was Sage was in the 4 spot last season, wasn't he? Or
Yep. So we go from a historical THL longtime vet to another THL longtime vet who hasn't played for a while.
Yeah. So it should be a good pick up there from Yellow Dart. And good to see Follow Durden jumping back on the legacy trip. So
Also, my Anodon in 3 is stupid. I just want to say.
my Anodon, don't be in the 3. Get in the 2.
My Anna, don't be a 3 seed.
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
All right, so we'll go to the second last team here. Very familiar team. Mako?
Oh boy, the return of Serenite Pain Gang. Captained by Dark Seed, with the 1 seed being Blood Hunter, 2 seed. Okay, is it Kribau or
Kribu.
I look at it as like caribou, like the.
Okay,
We'll just call him Kribu.
Caribou.
Or we can do it Ducharmeau's way. C.
Dr.
R-I-B.
Baladi, Dark Seed, and then 5 seed being Travis Chrono.
There you go.
How long can this continue? I don't know. I don't know how Serenite, one of the longer running franchises in THL. Fun fact: I came up with the name of Serenite Pain Gang while I was standing in line at Arby's.
At Arby's, okay.
At Arby's, this is the truth. This is a 100% true story. That's all I gotta say about it. I had nothing else to add. This, yeah, mostly new team. I mean, Darkside is obviously been the captain, and he's coming back. Everybody else on the team is either new to THL, returning to THL, just did not play last season. So have to see if Blood Hunter shakes off the rust.
Yep.
The one, Travis Chrono, I know has been on that practice train. Team's already talking in the Discord and gelling, so they should be more competitive, I think, than SPG was last season. But we'll have to see.
And,
what did I get at RBC Yellow Dart? God only knows what I got at RB.
You got a
I
burger.
went to Arby's like 3 years ago.
I assume a chicken bacon Swiss was involved in some capacity. I had Jack in the Box once, not good.
Jeez.
Okay. We don't have Jack in the Box this year, so I have nothing to compare it to.
Yeah.
That's because it's not good.
All right, so want to thank it's me, Mike V, for hitting the old subscription. Thank you very much. And the last team, we have Dirty Mike and the boys. We have Captain Eric Oki. Number 1 is FUEL guy, all caps. Surlos, Tony Montana, Lefty 2111, and Jonesel. I'm going to say that. Johnsel. Yeah, we'll see Johnsel.
It could be Johnny
Zel. Yeah, it could be. We'll say JONIZL. There. Doing it Ducharmeau style.
So Tony was a 1 seed, if not last season, at least somewhat recently. So being in the 3 again, another busted 3 seed. That's cool. Surlos in the 2. He's had consistent performance over his THL career. Fuel, I guess it remains to be seen how he'll do in his return. Obviously, Aeon is hoping he puts more effort there than here. So if you got to choose, buddy, Pro is where you want to do your prep.
Fuel's a bum. Fuel is a bum. I called him a bum last night, so I gotta call him a bum tonight. So just keep consistency.
Zeroshio, I'm going with Joe Nizzle. I like that. This is now.
Okay, Joe Nizzle is. All right, so that pretty much does all our 20 teams there. So we get to take a moment and get the wheel set up along with the conferences. Yes, the font for the red conference is gold. And yes, the gold conference font is red. So you are not seeing
How
things.
long must this go on?
Regardless of whether or not it makes sense, it's now kind of like partially meme and partially tradition
Right.
for THL at this point. Like, it just has to be this way.
Somebody always mentions it, so I just have to, let them know. It is on purpose. Okay, so we're going to spin the wheel. Anybody want to say spin?
Spin.
Spin.
Gotta
Click
make,
to spin.
Gotta make sure the settings are right here. Just one sec. Yeah, that's bad. Okay.
Oh man, he's peeling back the curtain. Now everybody sees how he does.
They can't know.
Okay, here we go.
Is it like one of those where you can actually, like, if you click and hold and spin the mouse in a circle, you can get like extra speed on?
Yeah.
Oh.
Oh, I spelt that wrong. Anyway.
Ilian's Death Knights.
Aliens, Death Knights.
I don't remember revealing that team.
It's there, man. It's there somewhere. Wait till I try and spell it on live right now. So
I just really wanted to be able to do the click and spin because, like, I know that if I ever got a Wheel of Fortune, I would try to rip that thing off the studs. Like, I would try to spin that thing as hard as humanly possible. But since I don't have, like Lawful Dog style biceps, I would probably just get like 4 clicks and then be very embarrassed.
all right, next spin.
We are alternating conferences though for the uninitiated, so this next team will be in the gold conference on the right side of your screen. Needed to get that out there before there was any allegations of cheating before the second team was chosen.
Right. Rigged, as it's called.
Rigged indeed.
Next spin.
Hockey,
Good look albatrosses.
do you mean the THL themed conferences of the March Madness bracket? If Yellow Dart does not win the Leroy Jenkins regional on the March Madness bracket, then everything has been a lie.
Correct.
Well, we might as well just cancel March Madness at that point.
Yeah, I mean, there's just no point in competing anymore if he's out.
Need a Leroy division and a Jenkins division.
And then Yellow Dart just wins both.
All right, next spin.
Yeah, I think Yellow Dart eats chicken for dinner every night. F2L had to be red. If you're gonna put red in your name, you got to be in the red conference.
Honestly.
Easily.
I think
This
they
was
just
ju-
changed their name to Gold if they were in Gold, right?
They
Red-
could.
Red gold.
You know, they could have made their logo with red and then the gold lettering just to really cover all the bases. Missed opportunity.
Oh my god.
Still love this team name.
Definitely a great team name.
Oh, it's gone off the screen.
I would say Saku boldly choosing to type out the entire name instead of abbreviating.
Hey, man.
I mean, hell, you abbreviated ATL.
I know. Oh, all right.
Don't you know what I'm excited for? Sending this screenshot of all of the teams. You can keep spinning. Let's keep the ball rolling. Sending the screenshot of all the teams to our hat for him to complain about the colors and sides not matching, just like he does every single time.
Do we have to? I mean, he's probably already complained about it. I'm not looking at Discord, but there's probably my inbox is ripped. I gotta say, Red Conference is looking like the Power Conference at the moment. Zilfs to
boy.
gold. Zilfs to gold. Send them. Stubs to gold. The Stubes.
Oop. Redacted. Okay.
MMI versus HSA conference. I like it. Lotus is calling the Zilfs will be red because he has to play Coles. It's true. Could just wait for the playoffs, my friend. And it's immediately proven wrong.
Some excitement from Donde.
Yeah, well, I mean, it was like right on the border. I wasn't sure if it was going to tick.
God.
Another one, very close. Beast mode.
I just want to put Beast a la mode, but that wouldn't work. All right.
Why would it not work?
Because can you have Beast ice cream? I'm not sure. Or
I
ice cream
mean,
on the
there's
Beast?
like Moose Tracks flavored ice cream, so it's kind of.
Blues. Oh my god. Somebody take me off this keyboard.
Still a lot better than I would do.
Crack cocaine's a hell of a drug for anybody out there.
Bloody bloomer.
Blood loomers. Yep.
I assume this is an antiquated piece of terminology, but did anyone's parents call underwear bloomers when they were?
Yep.
Not me.
Okay.
No. Not
Yeah.
at all.
So again, Saku and I are the oldest, so it's.
And a couch is a Chesterfield. You ever have that one?
That I have never heard of.
Okay.
Rocher wants ice cream. I don't know what we had to say to make you want ice cream. You should just want ice cream all the time. Like that should just be a default. My parents aren't 100, so no. Listen, A2, my mom is doing quick math. 50.
Say 50.
Ooh, pod people.
Cut off.
She's 51,
Okay.
and I'm 34. So go ahead and do that math if you want.
So me and your mom could date because I'm 48.
I mean, yeah, like you could. She's married, but like that would be up to you.
Be a long drive, back and forth. Large explanation going on in the background too. It's like, hey, Donde,
If you could remain socially distant from my actual blood relatives, I'd be really appreciative of it.
Out of all the things I thought I was going to hear tonight, Saku making a your mom joke was not one of them.
I don't even know if he's joking.
Man, I got my trip
He's
as soon
gonna
as
slide into your mom's DM so
Oh, yeah.
quick.
easy peasy.
He's gonna come down on the boat from Nova Scotia,
Yep.
and he's gonna arrive in Portland in my town and be like, "Where's your mom, man?" And I'm like, "Dude,
You're not my dad. You're not my dad.
I'm going to throw Saku into the harbor."
Oh my god. Yeldor just said in chat, Saku new dad legend.
We've really gotten away from the whole wheel here as well, but I think, I mean, there's not really much to say. We're just kind of spinning.
Yeah.
But last few teams, Murgle, Defias, and Serenite Pain Gang ending up in gold. Sorry, the text even got me. And then Chaos Theory, Pod People, and Dad Legend over in red. Yeah, that red conference is stuff.
Yeah, I am not upset to be in goal.
And then we
DME,
have
Spin it.
you gotta spin it. That's the rule. Who's it gonna be?
Bryce.
If it's not Oxter Zeroshi in playoffs, I'm pissed.
so.
Whew, this is... Man.
Yeah, might as well be consistent. Perfect. Perfecto.
So there you have it. Red conference on the left, gold conference on the right. Yeah, I mean, to me, red definitely seems like the stronger conference. I think we're going to see some depressed scores overall, but strong teams that, even like the 4 seed making the playoffs over in the red conference is going to be a very, very big contender for the crown, I would imagine.
I just learned something. Joe Nizzle, the person we couldn't pronounce their name, is Bass brother.
Oh.
Oh,
There you
okay.
go.
Mike.
I always appreciate family in THL, especially when they don't play on the same team, which we've had fun times with Quirky and Super Murloc, having their rivalry in chat. Quirky not playing in anything this season, so
You're about to have
we-
some family in THL, aren't you?
apparently, no pun intended. Apparently,
I'm not sure what he meant by that, but poor
oh
Donde.
man, Licensed to Illidan's going to be real interesting this season.
It's gonna be awesome. Dad, can I stay up till 11?
Yes, because you have to opt.
That's right. Yeah. All right. So, doing the quick top 5. So we'll start off with the Big Ted to see what for the Hero Series, which 5 teams.
All right, yeah.
He picked out.
In no particular order, it's No Pros Here, the Burninators, the Spies, Anoyo Team, and F2L.
Donde, who'd you have?
You want Hero first?
Yep. Hero, please.
Hero. In no particular order, I would say F2L, Dad Legend, the Cult, Anoyo Team, and Licensed to Illidan.
Okay. Mako, what you got?
Oh, Saku, you want to go first?
Okay, sure.
I forgot.
So my top 5 is Licensed to Illidan, Dad Legend, the Burninators, F2L, and the Cult. No particular order.
Okie dokie. I'm gonna have to go with Licensed to Illidan, F2L, Burninators, Dad Legend, and it's just a big old fat toss-up for the 5th. Actually, no, Anoyo Team. I think that the Sharmo R-Hat 1-2 punch in the top is gonna do some stuff.
That's
Yeah.
gonna be stingy. Yeah.
Yeah, that's kind of what I was thinking as well. I mean, Spies That Flies, I gotta say, they have that same 1-2 construction at top, and I would imagine that if you gave me 6, they'd probably be missing.
Okay, so we can rip over to Legacy. So I'll start. My hot take is going to be Hot Sylphs, Amber Flight Gaming, Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters, F2L Red, and then Dirty Mike and the Boys. I just like that Fuel Surlos and Tony Montana combo. And Lefty, obviously. Lefty's a pretty dang strong player in the 4, so. There's Dragon Rider. Hey, Dragon Rider. Mako, you got your list? No.
No.
He'll answer for you.
I was gonna answer for you though.
Okay.
Oh,
Did he just
that was
bail?
not me. No, I'm here.
Oh, okay.
What was that?
I don't know.
Not sure.
Somebody joined and or left the voice
That
call,
was okay. Yeah, that threw me off like really quick. I thought it was me for a sec. I'm gonna have to. Oh shoot! I'm looking at Hero.
Do you want me to go while you're looking?
No. I got this. I'm gonna have to go with Zilfs. I think Beast Mode is gonna do pretty well. Bad Legends. That's 3, right? Who else did
There's
really
3.
stand out for me? I'm not gonna say my team because who the hell knows what we're gonna do. We're like,
That's good because I'm not gonna say your team either.
yeah, in like
Damn.
the action movies when like the bad guy splits into like 5 very similar bad guys and you have to pick one to hit, right? Because they use
Yeah,
some,
like Patron Warrior. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Like that's basically us right now. um, I think Amber Flight Gaming is going to do super well, and then for my 5th, I think I'm going to have to go with. I think Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters are going to stand out. I want to say Murgle so bad. So bad.
You just did it.
I know I did. But I mean I'm from like a non-board perspective, I'm kind of hoping this is dabs with alt accounts and it just slides by for 5 weeks. From board perspective, I'm hoping that's not the case, but
I would say it'd be the first time that a team ever gets removed from THL, but that wouldn't actually be the case because we had a team just basically that one time.
At
Oh,
band
yeah.
camp? Yep.
Yeah.
All right, Donde.
So I'm gonna say Zilfs, Chaos Theory, Beast Mode, Teenage Mutant Demon Hunters, and Dad Legend. But there are a couple teams that I think are right on the cusp of that top 5. I would agree with Amber Flight Gaming, though. Itachi beef, so can't give them any.
Yeah, you got to give some Itachi love. So there you go. And then we got the Big Ted.
All right. I have the Stubbs, Beast Mode, Dad Legend, F2L, and ATL.
Quick and dirty.
Well, he had like 12 minutes to come up with it while Mako was deciding.
Well, Mako had decided. It just
I
wasn't
think
right
you
then.
have to realize we have 20 teams here. Okay,
I can count.
a lot of them are very, very good on paper. So you're
Oh,
you're asking me to pick 5. If you would have said, "Hey, pick 3 from each division," it would have been so much easier and quicker and effective.
So
But you
pick
said,
3 from
"Pick
each
5."
division, Mako.
I
Let's go.
don't- Shut up.
Boozosaurus is asking who's ready for March Madness action after this. Who is ready for March Madness action after this?
Apparently, Mako and myself are. So
Is it just us 2?
yeah, man, it's you and I.
All right.
If Ted cannot join us on the cast, and I cannot
Yeah.
join us on the cast because I will be playing.
Why don't Booze
And
just come on
that's-
the cast and you come on as well, and we'll have some fun.
There are slight conflicts of interest in regards to that, and I mean
No.
only if you screen share the entire time and I lock down my hand.
It's only RNG, dude, so it's no big deal, right? So if both you guys see each other's hands, it should be interesting.
I mean, you don't need to see the opponent's hand when they're playing Demon Hunter. You just assume that there's Altruist and a bunch of twin slices.
Perfect.
So,
Yep, I get you.
like, you know what the hand is already. There's a hand in Gul'dan. He made a bunch of crap cheap, and you're about to get crushed.
C-Mac, I will 100% ping you if there's a Priestess Fury lethal setup.
Okay.
If I'll even go one step further. If I see a Priestess Fury on the other side of the board, or I have one on my side of the board, I'll stop and wait for you to join the. I'll rope that turn for you.
Well, all right. That pretty much wraps it up for this episode of. I was going to say something terrible, like, but it's not worth it.
You're gonna make a joke about my mom. Or,
No, I wouldn't do that.
I mean, you can. It's all right. Like, big.
So, thanks everybody
Just
for.
know that I'm hovering over your name in the Discord right now, and I
Oh,
haven't
I know.
decided what.
Yeah.
I've
Hey,
already.
respect your father.
All right, let's get this show on the road while we still have viewers.
Exactly. All right. So we'll roll out of here,
Yes.
guys. Thanks everybody for watching. As per normal, thanks Donde for helping us out with the hosting, and Mako and Big Ted. It's been a pleasure.
Stick around, watch Donde get crushed by boobs.
That's right.
Or not.
In 10 minutes, you will see that happen. See you, everybody.
Have a good night.
Another round?
Oh.